Hey everybody, Joe from Liberty Tactical. Here is your video of the week. So every month I get tons of questions about all kinds of different things, but most recently I've been getting a lot of questions about steps that I'm taking personally in my life to prepare my family and myself from uncertainty in the future due to a possible economic collapse, food shortage, that kind of stuff. So if you find this information useful and helpful, please subscribe and share the video, guys. The more you like, subscribe, and share, the more you comment, it really increases the algorithm and I can get this information to more people. And it's really all about getting people where they need to be for what I think is possibly coming. So let's get into it. 6 things that I'm doing right now for myself and my family to prepare us for the uncertain times that I think are most definitely ahead of us. So of course we always know that we need food, water, shelter, medication, and means of self-defense. Those are the things that we need in general, right? And I could do a whole video on those basics. Outside of the basics of food, water, medication, shelter, and a means of self-defense, outside of that, I have 6 things that I'm doing that I want to share with you now. Again, if you like this information, subscribe and share, and implement in your own life, and then let me know how it goes. So first thing that I'm doing, guys, is I'm getting out of debt. Now is not the time to buy a brand new Tundra, to be house rich and cash poor. Now is not that time. Now is the time to crawl out of debt and to start chipping away at those big, high interest rate loans that you have, school loans, car loans, that kind of stuff. Get out from underneath that stuff. In an economic collapse, the last thing you need to worry about is extra debt, extra albatrosses around your neck. We don't need that. Your family doesn't need that. Right now is the time to cut back, to shrink what we think that we need to live within our means and to prepare for a rainy day. So get out of debt, guys. Get around your people. Number 2, get around your people. This is not necessarily a race thing. It can be, depending on where you live geographically in America. What I'm speaking more to is your people. My people are conservative country folk. That's who I jive with. Working class, blue collar people are people that I have a lot of things in common with, and subsequently our families jive as well. So get around your people. In addition to that, when you're around your people, like for myself, my family, we garden, we have chickens, we have goats, we slaughter livestock for the meat, we hunt. When you're around your people, you're around other people with similar commonalities. Maybe you can begin to share a little bit. When we do that, we invest in our community and we really start to have a good, strong foundation that's just organic. So get around your people, like-minded individuals, and start networking. Start building up your base of community. The third thing, guys, is invest in hard commodities, right? Everyone's talking about Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin. I get it. There's lots of people that are making money on Bitcoin. If you're killing it on Bitcoin right now, keep killing it. More power to you. However, I think it's almost like a download that people have received. Blockchain technology. They're mining Bitcoin. I almost feel like, in Princess Bride, I don't think that word means what you think it means. I don't think you understand what you're saying. So what I mean is hard commodities. I mean things that are tangible, right? There's a reason that silver was the currency in the Bible, currency of the Quran, currency of the Torah. Gold, silver, copper, these things have been around forever, guys. They're not going away. Invest in hard commodities. Hard commodities are not only precious metals, right? Hard commodities could be gardening. Do you have heirloom seeds? Do you have the ability to garden? Can you plant a potato? Can you make food? I personally am anticipating not a food shortage per se, but definitely a shortage in nutrients, a shortage in abundance of healthy food. I think that more GMO food is going to be available to us, and I don't think it's going to be healthy for us. So the hard commodities I'm talking about are cows, sheep, pigs, chickens, gardening, seeds, freedom seeds, boomsticks. These are the hard commodities that I'm talking about, in addition to your precious metals. But diversify your funds. Again, I'm not a financial analyst or an advisor. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm merely saying what I'm doing in my own life, the steps that I'm implementing. So invest in hard commodities. The fourth thing, guys, is invest in yourself. Now is the time to get strong. Now is the time to get disciplined. Everybody wants to be a black belt, right? No, people want a black belt. They don't want to become a black belt. I'm asking you guys to become black belts in life. The only way to get there, the only way to get the confidence of being a black belt is by doing black belt shit, right? Hard stuff. It's through the fire, through the process that we get to where we want to be. It's not the end goal that we want. It's the fire of refinement that we want, right? So invest in yourself right now. Do hard things so you know you're capable of doing hard things. That can be go rucksacking, throw a 100-pound pack on your back and go hike a mountain. Go do some sprints. Get involved in boxing. Get involved in jiu-jitsu. I'm a huge proponent of combat sports. I think combat sports are a no-shit assessment of your character, integrity, of your physical fitness. I mean, only by doing the real hard things can we carry ourselves like, hey, I've done hard shit. I got this. I'm competent. I'm capable. In addition to that, guys, in investing in yourself, invest in something that's going to induce some stress and indoctrinate you with some stress. So when you do get stressed out in a very, adrenaline dumped situation, you can handle it. You'll have the ability to have your faculties, to remain calm. And like anything, guys, the more we train our body to handle something, the more it's capable of handling something. So don't just go to the range and shoot. Do 50 burpees and then shoot your gun, right? Don't just go camping, go backpacking. Don't just do boxing, do MMA. Don't just do CrossFit, compete. Level up. Now is the time to level up and to get healthy and to get rid of those vices. Drugs, alcohol, porno. These are the things that we don't need right now. Invest in yourself and level up. The fifth thing, guys, is invest in your family. Right, you're investing in yourself, invest in your family as well. As the tide rises in the harbor, all the ships rise with the tide, right? So if you're leveling up, you're crushing it, you're counting your macros, you're doing well, you're feeling healthy, you're thinking more clearly because you've dulled external stimuli. Do that for your family as well. Maybe it's time that you take your daughters and you say, hey, I know you enjoy dance and gymnastics. Why don't we incorporate a Thai boxing class? Why don't I get you involved in jiu-jitsu? Where's your wife at with her self-defense? Is she a liability or is she an asset? My wife is an asset. She can shoot, she can move, she can communicate. She's a high-speed nurse, so she's squared away on her medicine. She's physically fit. So she's leveled up. She's somebody I can lean into, right? She's not going to cost me caloric energy. And I know that sounds callous, but guys, in a shit hits the fan kind of situation, all hands need to be on deck and everyone needs to pull their own weight. So now is the time to facilitate your own family to level up. If you have some princesses in your house, some baby boys, it's time to break them out of that modality, guys. Get them out of their comfort zone and get everybody leveled up with yourself. The sixth and last thing I want to share with you is get involved in the local prepping community. I live in Northern California. We're very based up here, very red-pilled, very just patriotic, liberty-loving people. So getting out and knowing my community allows me to build good relationships, right? So for example, people are having a really hard time right now finding ammunition. There's 4 people, guys, you should be friends with. Make friends with a lawyer, make friends with a mechanic, make friends with a tattoo artist, and make friends with your local gun shop owner. I don't have to call gun shops to get ammo. Gun shops call me and tell me they have ammo in, right? This is only through organic, grassroots, fundamental relationships that are genuine, that are sincere. You got to make friendships, guys. Go out and just start talking to people. Go down to your local Army surplus store and talk to the owner. They're usually pretty cool people. They're usually your kind of people, my kind of people. Usually the Marin County intellectual types don't buy Army surplus stores, right? So get to know who owns that. Get to know who his friends are. Get around people that are of common minds. and you'll not feel so isolated in this very isolating time. Remember, guys, the way we break people down is by isolation. This is why they put people in the hole. This is why they separate people during a conflict, right? Because the psychological FUs that you can do to yourself are a lot harder than what I can do to you, or somebody else trying to hurt you can do to you. So get involved in your community. Know who the patriots are. Know who the people with similar values are, spiritual values are, and do things. Have cookouts, barbecues, go shooting. Get the families together. Build real foundation now before the hard times come. That way, again, you guys are all on the same page. Hey, I have ducks, you have chickens. Let's make a deal. So, again, guys, we need food, water, shelter, medication, and means of self-defense. Those are the 5 things we always need no matter what. But in addition to those, the 6 things that I'm doing right now for myself is I'm getting out of debt. I'm getting around my people. I'm investing in hard commodities. I'm investing in myself. I'm investing in my family. And I'm getting involved in the local prepping and patriot community. Speaking of which, big shout out, boom, to Patriot Provisions for sending me this hat. Badass company, guys. Check them out, Patriot Provisions. Check out the red, white, and blueprint project. Carlos Zapata up here in Northern California is fantastic. Guys, get involved with your churches. This is the time to lead your families, to lead your communities, to speak out, to say the truth, right? That's what I'm doing in my own personal life. So for those of you that have inquired about what I'm doing, those are the 6 additional things that I'm doing personally in my life right now. Guys, hey, if you want to get trained up on your CCW, that is your conceal and carry weapon, your combat pistol, your shotgun, your carbine, any of that kind of stuff, come out to Liberty Tactical. We'll get you trained up. We'll get you squared away. We'll get you where you need to be. Again, if you've liked this video, please like it on YouTube, subscribe, share, spread the word. It really helps out the algorithm a lot. Check out joecofer.com, JoeCopher.com. That's Liberty Tac Safety and CPR's website. Guys, I am Joe from Liberty Tactical. This is your video of the week. Remember, you're responsible in your emergency. Talk to you guys later.